Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another MAHADONIII Talks Football. Today's match preview is between Real Madrid and Las Palmas. Real Madrid have faced off against Las Palmas in the last 9 games, winning 6 and drawing only 3. Our last game this season was a 1-1 draw late in August. Hopefully we'll be able to get a win this time around in our second game of the season against them. It will be very interesting to see what happens, considering that we do not have Luka Modric because he is suspended, and of course Vinicius Jr. has his 2-game ban. Hopefully in not this game, not the game after, but the game after that will be when he returns, and hopefully we'll see him back in action. And big news, horrible news, Camavinga is also injured, so he'll be out for 3 weeks, missing quite a number of games. So that's going to be a very big upset for us. Of course, in our last 5 games, Real Madrid, we managed to win ourselves 4 out of our 5 games, our loss being against Barcelona. And Las Palmas has only managed to bag themselves 2 out of 5 wins, 2 losses, and a draw in the last 5 games. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens, for the reason that Las Palmas are currently sitting at 14th in the table and we're sitting at second with only 1 point behind Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are playing their own games tomorrow or today when this video is posted, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, because if Atletico Madrid slip up, that will be very good for us, very hopeful, allowing us to really take on the first position in the table. If Barcelona also slip up, it will allow us to be a little bit more comfortable and only have to really focus on one team and one team only, that is Atletico Madrid. Because if they slip up, we're going to be on an 8-point gap, because currently we're sitting at 5 points ahead of Barcelona, who are third place. So it will be very interesting to see what happens. Of course, we played against Celta Vigo in the Copa del Rey in the round of 16. They were very difficult towards the end of the game. Hopefully we won't mess up. Of course, there's no extra time for us to bag ourselves a win. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Of course, we haven't lost to Las Palmas at the very least in our last 9 games. And they're currently sitting at 14th. So they should technically be a little bit of a less of a struggle. Of course, we don't have Camavinga, we don't have Luka Modric, and we don't have Vinicius, so we're gonna be missing out on some star players. But this might be very good news for many of us Madridistas. That is, David Alaba might actually get his first minutes back into playing football after maybe 13 months, I believe, of not playing after his ACL injury. Hopefully we could get him back. We're gonna have to wait and see until the lineup and what happens. Obviously, he's not going to be playing the full 90 minutes against Las Palmas, but we'll hopefully see him get a good number of minutes in, just to freshen him up, get him back into the atmosphere of playing. And it's fantastic because we're also playing at home support, home advantage, so he'll be feeling a little bit better and happier and hopefully more comfortable transitioning from his injury to his training to now playing again. And it's going to be a very interesting watch, of course. I also do want to mention one more thing. What did I want to mention? And the lineup prediction, of course, it's going to be Thibaut Courtois coming back after getting a 1-game rest after the Copa del Rey, where Lunin took over, with Mendy possibly taking over as well after taking a rest in the Copa del Rey. Mendy will start in the left back position with Lucas Vázquez on the right, Rudiger in the center back, and hopefully we will be seeing if Asensio will be playing or not. So we're going to have to see what happens. But I think Asensio right now really does deserve to keep his position in the center back place. Of course, David Alaba is coming back, so that might change things up. Whether or not we're going to see Asensio move to the right back position, Lucas Vázquez on the bench, and David Alaba in center back, we don't know. That's a debate for another time until we see what the situation is like. Or maybe we're just going to see Lucas Vázquez on the right back position and Asensio on the bench again. Hopefully not, but we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And in the middle, of course, we're going to have Tchouaméni, who maybe we don't want him to be playing anymore, maybe not, maybe. I don't know. His performances lately have been terrible. Hopefully, he'll be able to make up as much as he can with the little time he has during his time at Real Madrid, whether or not he's staying or leaving this winter transfer. With Ceballos and Jude Bellingham, who also returning after getting a bit of a rest from the Copa del Rey. Of course, he was subbed in very late, but he did get a good amount of rest. Ceballos might start, maybe Arda Güler, we're gonna see. And of course, in the front line, we're gonna have Mbappe, we're gonna have Rodrigo, and we're gonna have Brahim Diaz. So it's gonna be a very interesting game with a bit of injury crisis as well, but not. So my score prediction though for the game is hopefully going to be either a 2-1 win or 3-1 win. And I'm saying 1 as well because I believe we're not going to be able to maintain the quality we need in defense. We're always going to be conceding. This season we've been conceding quite a lot of goals, so hopefully we'll see what happens. It's going to be a very interesting game, a very important game, especially after we see the aftermath of Atletico Madrid's game and Barcelona's game. So hopefully they lose or draw, which will really help us quite a lot. This is me, Mahadoni. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.